Good morning children, welcome to today's science class. Today's class will move on to the next block, that is the block 19, soil. See, you all know that we are living on the earth. No children, where do we live? We live on the earth. And earth is made up of land and water. That also we learned when we learned about the water lesson, sources of water and all. So in this land part, how do you variate this? Land and water children. Land is made up of soil. So if soil is not there, life is where you live. Life is another important resource is soil. As we know that water is important, air is important. Same way, soil is also one of the natural resource without which the life is not possible on the earth. So what is this soil? Have you seen soil children? Yes, you might have seen soil in different places. We are on that only, we are constructing different things and we are living. When you go to your garden, when you go to your beach, you see different types of soil there. And this soil, so as I told you, it is a natural resource. It is from the nature. So it is a very important natural resource by how we are able to live. And what about the color of the soil children? So just now I said you go to a garden, you will see soil. You go to beach or some other place, construction site. Are the soil in all the places, are they in the same color? Yeah, no. So the color of the soil depends upon the place where it is and different what all are mixed with it. Why I am saying this? Soil is having different things mixed to it. That's what we are going to learn the next part of the lesson. So soil we find in different places. The color of the soil depends upon the things what it is getting mixed with it. So soil is a natural resource. It is very useful to us. Yes, you can see the keywords pottery, chula and diya. You can make out what are we going to learn the next part. So soil is very useful. How it is useful? First of all, the plants will not grow without. For example, you took a pot. Yes, and you collected small pebbles and you put in that. And you took a sapling, a small plant, sapling or a small plant and you kept in there. And you are watering every day. Will the plant grow children? You kept in the pot pebbles, small stones. And you nicely kept a plant. Will it grow? No. What does the plant need children? Very good. Soil. So without soil, the plants cannot grow. Yes, if plants are not growing, we will not get the food. We will not get the oxygen. Yes, first of all. And we won't get the food. So it is so important that soil should be there, and soil first use is it will help to grow the plants. And then we use the soil for construction sites. You are seeing for building houses. Even mud houses are there, completely made up of mud only. And also you know that it is used for making different types of pots. And chula means the stove. You are seeing the gas stove. Same way in the villages and some places when they are cooking the functions and all, you can see they'll make a chula, a stove which is made up of mud. See, now I am using the word mud. Why I am using the word mud, not the soil? See, soil has different layers and also different types of soil is there. That is what we are going to learn. So uses of soil. First part is uses of soil. First you should know what is soil. Soil, the earth is made up of land and water. In the land we have the soil. It is the topmost layer of the soil of the earth, and soil is very useful. We grow plants. Plants need soil, and you know that animals live in soil. Yes or no? If you dig the soil, you will be able to see different creatures and different animals living in the soil. So soil is a home for many animals like earthworm. You can see in your textbook a clear picture. See actually. See the color of the soil also you observe. Here see this is blackish color, here it is brownish color. It is because of the place where it is found. See growing plants and many animals like scorpions, earthworm, rats, many animals will live in the soil. So if soil is not there, they all will die. Then you can see construction places how they are making bricks out of soil, and you see the mud houses. You can see the chula and also pots. So soil is used to make all this. How are they useful? That we will see. Now see, animals live in soil. It is used to make diya, means lamps, earthen lamps, pots, chulas, mud houses, mud houses. So soil is very useful. Now, as I told you, soil is of different type. Sometimes soil will have more amount of sand in it. I told first to know, you see the beach. Beach soil will have more amount of sand. And some soil, if you dig, you see it will have more amount of clay, sticky. So depending upon that only we will use. For example, here you see a potter want to make a pot. He cannot make using the sand, like a beach sand, that he cannot make. So he will take the clayey soil and he will take and he will use, because soil is of different types, sandy soil, clayey soil, like that. So this clay only is used for making pots. And if you want to construct something like construction places, they will use the sandy soil. Then only they can mix with the cement and all and they can construct. So as per their type changes, that is that they are in every type is useful. Here sandy soil is used for construction buildings and clayey soil is used for building the making the pots. And one more type is their loamy soil. That is what we are going to learn when we are learning the next part of the lesson. So now up to now we learned that what is soil and also how useful is soil. So in your workbook, page number 15, you can see, you can take open and you can write the today's date and see the questions here. First question, Ram took a plant cutting and put it in a pot. He added pebbles in the pot to give support to the plant. He watered the plant regularly. After a few days, the plant started dying. Why, children? Why it started dying? Ram forgot to keep the soil. Without soil, plants cannot grow. So you should do it on your own. Second question, you see, circle the picture that uses the soil. First picture, pots. Yes, you have to circle. Plants, you have to circle. Then the rope, not made up of soil. Mud houses, soil. Here the bags, not made up of soil. So you think and do this. Third question, you see. The soil used for constructing building is different from the soil used to make pots. Why? So for this only, I give the answer first and 2. You will be able to, I hope that you will be able to do on your own. Now, so page workbook, page 15, date you write 1 and 2, you will be doing on your own. Third one, the soil used for constructing building is different from soil used to make pots. To make pots, we use clay. To construct building, we use sand. Both are two different types of soil, sand and clay. And as they are, one is sticky, clay is sticky. Clay is sticky. So it is used to make pots. So this you can write, because it is sticky, we are using it to make the pots because they are having very fine particles. Sand is made up of little bigger particles, so that if you are not mentioning also no problem, but this you might to make pots we use clay, to construct buildings we use sand. Clay is sticky, so it is used to make pots. You can write this. Now we will move on to the next part of the lesson, that is, as I told you, I think you all have kept the garden soil in one glass as shown in the big, and you have poured water yesterday night and you are observed. You can take it open and you can observe that. So when you observe that, you will be able to see the different layers of soil. Soil has different layers. The next part of the lesson is layers of soil. So you all have that sample in front of you, in which you have added the soil and you pour water. This is soil, and above that water is there. This water will help that soil which you have collected to form the layers. So when we leave it for some time, when we leave it, we will be able to differentiate the different layers of the soil. The first layer, if you take the first layer, children, in any type of soil, the first layer will be, you all know the trees. On the upper layer, the trees are there, plants are there, so many are there. So the fruits will fall down. the leaves will fall down. Yes, the animals will, sometimes the forest will, they will die and they will fall. So these all will mix in the topmost soil. So now you have made that ready, no children? So now we'll concentrate on the layers of soil alone. So now water will be dropped onto the layers. So topmost layer will be the humus. Humus means it will have all the leaves, dead particles of the different animals and all. That will be there in the topmost humus part. This part is very, very important part, because on this part only we are growing the plants. So when we go deep inside, we will have a part. This is the humus part. This is soil, first part. Second part, we will have the very fine. Just now when we said no clay for making pots. So clay will be present in this next layer. Then down to that, if you dig, you will see still fine, very small particles. They are solid particles. They are called as the silt. They are called silt, silt. Then down to that, you will see little bigger particles of the soil. That is the sand. Silt after you have the sand. Then it is covered with full of stones, big and small stones. Big stones, small stones you can write are rocks. Down to that there will be top, down to that it will be rocks only. There only the water, rainwater lesson we learned, no, go and settle. So these are the different layers of soil, very, very important. Humus, clay, silt, sand, stones and rocks. So humus is a very important layer. Why? Because here only you can draw a plant also. So you remember. So here only the plants will grow, and down to that clay will be there, then down to the clay silt will be there, and even down to that sand, then the stones and the rocks. These are the different layers of the soil, and which you have collected in your garden. You can see that the sticks, small leaves will float on the water, and from the down where the soil starts, you can see, observe, the colors also will be changing. If you dig someone, if you take it properly, you have taken a proper sample, you can see like this, you also will be observing the different layers of the soil. In humus part, what is there, topmost part, it will be having the dead leaves, dried leaves, plant parts and all mixed together, so that it will be fertile, so it will help the plants to grow well. Down to this, all these parts will be there, children. And now this is about the layers of soil. All this spelling you have to learn properly. Humus, clay, silt, sand, stones, rocks. In this, among this, which part is important for the growing of plants, children? Sand, silt and the clay, which will very good, humus. So in this clay part will be, clay will be taken, will make the pots and all. Now take your S2, children, layers of soil. S2, Karthik filled a jam bottle with garden soil, like how you did. He added water to it. He left it and went to play. What do you observe? What do you think he will observe when he comes back after 2 hours? What he will observe? He observes the different layers of soil, and I hope you can label this on your own. First one is what, children? Humus, then clay, then silt, sand, stones, rocks. So don't forget that. Read the textbook and complete this. Third question you see. Which is the most important layer of soil for plants? What would happen without it? If suppose it is not there, what will happen? Yeah, only the third one I am writing. Remaining, I am expecting that you will do on your own, children. Page 16, where you write third one. Which is the most important layer of soil for plants? Humus. Plants grow well in this layer. What will happen without it? Plants cannot grow without humus. Without humus, plants cannot grow. So we will not get the food. Animals will not get the food. That you can add up on your own and complete that. So it's a very simple part of learning, and you will observe the layers. And also the thing is, this is only activity already you have done it. Later you draw in a A4 sheet paper the layers of soil. One side you draw the uses of soil. How are 5 uses you draw. Back side you draw the layers of soil. Uses and layers of soil Please complete learning and do the work given, and page number 118 and 19, 20 also some part is there. So you can see how the particles are there also. It is given very clearly. Decay means the dead plants which they will decompose, they will change. That will be there in the humus part. And the particles means what it is made up of. Soil is made up of different particles. So some if you take the layers of soil, see here. If you take this picture, you will see that silt and all. Silt will have fine particles. Sand will have little bigger. Then the other coarse sand means the little bit bigger particles will be there. So that you can learn, or you can same way you can complete the worksheet. Seeing this here, you can see children, humus, clay, silt, sand, big and small stones, and how are the particles also, big and smaller. From the up to down, you can understand that part also and complete the work S1, S2, and also the activity, and be ready for the next class, children. Bye bye, children.